Hello again, my name's Gabe Zolna. Wanted to talk a little bit about what I heard Donald talk about when he was over visiting with the folks at the air conditioning company, Carrier, in Indiana. Both he and Mike Pence went there, and the 1,000+ employees were ecstatic to see him. And what I heard Donald say is that the majority of people that he's spoken with are less concerned about their taxes being high versus the regulations that they have to deal with. And Donald mentioned that the organization that makes these air conditioners, Carriers, just received a whole slash of new regulations. Now, I think what's important is for people to understand who's responsible for those regulations. Do you have any idea who that might be? You think these regulations just sort of appear all by themselves? Well, I'm going to attach a link to an article that you want to read, and it's the basics of the regulatory process. And what you're going to find is what we all know, or I know, and now you're going to know, is that these regulations come out of Congress. Yeah, there's lobbyists that crawl around the halls in Congress to try to get a certain regulation passed. And they put pressure or influence congressmen that then turn them into laws which they submit to the Senate to ratify those laws. And you're going to read the various steps involved. There's 3 fundamental steps. There's the creating a law. Congress writes a bill. A member of Congress proposes a bill. A bill is documented that, if approved, will become law. Like the bill that's trying to get through right now, that's being put together by the senator out of South Carolina, Lindsey Graham. He wants to legalize all of the people that Obama's brought into the country that are called dreamers. The second step is the president approves or vetoes the bill. If both houses of Congress approve a bill, it goes to the president, who has the option to either approve it or veto it. If approved, the new law is called an act of statute. Some of the better known laws related to the environment are the Clean Air Act, or the Clean Water Act, and the Safe Drinking Water Act. The third step is the act is codified in the United States Code. Once an act is passed, the House of Representatives standardizes the text of the law, and it's published in the United States Code. So what I'm trying to suggest here is that the real culprits in all of these new regulations is Congress, is our senators and our congressmen. Those are the ones that have pretty much destroyed our country. And that's why they all have to be flushed, and we need a new page. That's why we need term limits. That's why we have to have these folks tested to make certain that they understand what they're voting on in the bill. And we have to get rid of lobbyists, because without lobbyists, a lot of this crap goes away. Just thought you'd like to know how the system doesn't work and how it works against the American people by these elected representatives. Thanks for listening.